So this webinar is all about finishing your holiday selling season off strong. We've been talking about the holiday selling season for 2 or 3 months now. It is definitely the most important part of the year. I know that everyone's been preparing for it, and I just want to make sure that everyone finishes off the next week and a half in the best possible way that they can. So on today's webinar, we're going to talk about a few things. We'll tie up some loose ends, and as I said, set aside plenty of time at the end to go over some, various holiday topics and answer questions. We definitely want to talk about gifts. This is prime gift season. Everybody is buying gifts for the next 2 weeks, and we want to talk about how you can help people in their gift buying process. Also talk about some specific tips for seasonal parties, and then looking further into the future, securing hostesses for 2014. As important as the holiday season is, it doesn't end in December. That momentum definitely carries through in January, and we actually find that January is a very, very successful month for boutique owners, so I want to make sure that you guys are set up well there as well. So first things first, holiday gifts. And a couple ways here that you guys can assist in holiday shopping. If anyone's bought a trunk show guide, there's an entire section devoted to gifts because gifts are just a fantastic way to multiply your orders. I know when I go shopping, especially at this time of the year, maybe I'll pick something up for myself, something that I really like or speaks to me, but most of the time, probably at least 5 or 6 out of every 7 things that I purchase are gifts. Everyone just has so many people on their gift list this time of year, and one of the biggest challenges in December is figuring out what to get either that special person or that random person on your list. So it's a fantastic time of year for boutique owners to become gift-giving experts. So here's a couple tips for how you can help your customers choose presents for everyone on their holiday list. And the first thing is just make that list. If you've bought a trunk show kit, you have a wish list in there where people can create a list of the people that they're buying gifts for in the future. If you haven't bought a trunk show kit, definitely something that's worth getting out pen and paper anyway and just making a list with your customers of, I've got my daughter left, I've got my sister, I also have my uncle, just so that you've got a really clear picture of what they're looking for. Once you have that list, go through it person by person, paying personal attention to their list and to everything that they're shopping for. Just reinforces your value not only as a boutique owner, but as their personal shopper. So talk about each person on the list, how much they'd like to spend on that person, what they kind of think that person's style is, or what they might like, or what they're looking for, and kind of form a picture in your mind of what styles they're looking for, what price points they're looking for, and that kind of thing. Another important thing to keep in mind, if they don't have a specific style in mind, is that gift cards and e-gift cards are always a fantastic option. Especially as we get towards the 18th and after the 18th, e-gift cards are especially fantastic because you don't have to worry about shipping times. E-gift cards are delivered automatically, so you can order one Christmas Eve morning and it'll be in your inbox 5 minutes later. You can print it out and put it under the tree right away. You can also follow up after you've had that initial conversation. You might want to do some additional research, especially if someone, maybe they wrote down their gift list, it has 10 people on it, they bought gifts for 2 of the people on the list, but you're still doing some work behind the scenes to come up with the other 8 gifts. A great tool to use here is the recommendations tool. Just go through the catalog and find some particular pieces that you think will really suit that person's style, or what you know about that. I'm actually going to walk through a short demonstration of how to use the recommendation tool right now. So moving back to my boutique right here. Let's see. So I'm going to Manage Boutique. And let me make this a little bit bigger for everyone. So I'm going to go to Manage Boutique and then choose Products over here to access our catalog. And this brings me to our big wide catalog. We've got about 1,500 products in here right now. And so you've got a lot to choose from. You can also use the search bar here. Say you're looking for just things that are silver, or just things that have CZs or rhinestones in them. You can do a free search right there. You can sort by price. You can choose particular designers. I know we've gotten a lot of really great feedback about some of the new designers we have on site. So definitely worth checking those out. You can sort just by kids, just by men, just by necklaces if you know that the person that you're looking for is a big necklace wearer, that kind of thing. And then once you've found the product that you want to recommend, I'm going to pick this Marguerite necklace right here because it's one of my personal favorites. What you do is you just click on the chat bubble icon right here. It's the 4th on this list. And this will open up a new screen that says Make Recommendations. Here you'll pick the customer that you want to recommend it to. You can change the subject line of the email. Maybe recommendation for your sister's gift. And then I would definitely take this message and elaborate on it. I know your sister loves purple and wears necklaces frequently. You can also offer to give them a coupon, one of your customer coupons, or another incentive to buy. Maybe let them know if it's featured in a particular sale right now. The other thing that I would definitely do in the message is give them your contact information. Say, why don't you let me know via email or via phone if you'd like to chat a little bit more. I can walk you through a couple of the items in my store. I can place the order for you, or, here's a link to the product right below. You can go ahead and order it yourself. And so what these recommendations look like when you actually send them is they've got your message right up here at the top, and then they've got a description of the product and a button where they can instantly click and buy. So really quick and easy thing for you to do to get some gift-giving ideas out there. All right, and this is a lot of the stuff that we just went over. But you definitely want to include these major points in your recommendation, who the item is intended for, single out that specific person on the gift list. It's even worth, if the customer takes the gift list with them after they go, it's worth making a copy for yourself just to have for your reference. Also, of course, want to explain why you chose it. Picking out particular details of that person on their gift list and matching them up will, again, just really reinforce this notion of you not only as a boutique owner, but as a personal shopper, which makes you twice as valuable to them. And then ask them to respond with feedback. Of course, include your contact information so they can give that feedback. And if they're not totally satisfied with the gift, you want to know why so that you can pick something else out that would work even better for them. And of course, promoting with coupons. I know that our customer coupons just expired. We'll be granting new ones in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for those. Definitely a valuable tool excuse me, for promoting those last minute gifts. There are a ton of discounts going on right now. This is the season of sales, and we have these customer coupons out to make sure that whenever your customers are looking for a great deal or a sale, they know that they can find it with you. We are running a ton of sales on site right now. We've actually got a great 5 for 50 sale in our 12 Days of Kidsmas that just went live. We have a couple great gifting themed sales right now, so I definitely recommend promoting those coupons to your customers as well. All right, so we're going to dive right into seasonal parties. So I definitely recommend throwing a holiday trunk show. I know I must sound like a broken record right now because we've been talking about holiday trunk shows forever, but if the season's not over yet, and if you have time to sneak in a trunk show in the next week and a half, definitely recommend doing so. This weekend is the perfect time to hold a last-minute gift-giving trunk show. Maybe you'll combine with another vendor to make it more one-stop shopping for your guests. Provide some holiday cocktails or some holiday-themed appetizers. Creating a seasonal theme will really make the event a little bit more attractive and also promote the idea that people are there to buy gifts. Don't forget decorations, of course. This is the perfect time of year to throw some Christmas lights up or maybe get some holly or some mistletoe. Just really make it festive and make it seasonal. When people see a table that's well executed and well dressed and it's thematic, it just makes the overall presentation better and will increase your sales. I also recommend sending out some customized invitations. I've got an example on the screen right here. Evite.com has a bunch of really great invitations, and if you guys are looking for any instructions on how to use Evite or any examples, definitely let me know. I've got a bunch of instructions and things that you can help you out. But the more that you reinforce this holiday theme, You know, it makes a lot of sense that when you reinforce the holiday theme, you talk about gift giving, people are more likely to come and buy gifts. You just want to set expectations and set themes before people even get there. And a quick overview of using Evite. You'll just go directly to evite.com, and it's as easy as picking a template. You add your party information, include a personal message, and the Evite is good to go from there. And a trunk show party, I know we've done a lot of webinars on this, but just wanted to add in a couple quick steps for setting up your trunk show. More detail is available in all of our recorded webinars, or if you just send me over an email. But 8 easy steps to setting up your trunk show: reviewing the guest list, sending those invitations like we just went over, displaying your jewelry, planning out some seasonal themes for that display as well, planning your essentials, who's coming, where's everyone going to go, where am I going to put the drinks, where do I put the snacks, showing up early. If you're having a hostess, make sure that you're there between 15 minutes and 30 minutes before the party starts. You show your jewelry, people start shopping, you place orders, and that's it. That's a trunk show. So it's as easy as that. Definitely doable for the weekend if you guys have time to slot one in. All right, and fast forwarding through to the end of the holiday season and talking about securing hostesses for 2014. So you really want to reinforce to your party goers and your guests and your potential hostesses that the season doesn't end in December. January is still a great time for shopping. People usually have a little bit more personal income in January than they do during the holidays because they're so focused on buying gifts. A lot of people like to indulge for themselves in January. At every holiday event, you want to look for hostesses who have availability in January, which is a lot easier to schedule something in January than in December, so that's another big plus. And just locate those enthusiastic shoppers. Maybe they've bought a lot of gifts and they're looking to make some more Kitsy Lane credit back, or they just really love the product and want to participate more in Kitsy Lane. Definitely use those hostess incentive bracelets that come with your kit if you've bought one. They are a really great tool for recruiting hostesses. And once someone agrees that they'd like to hostess, set a date and time. Don't make it too far in the future because you really want to lock someone in now and start talking about the opportunity. It's never too early to start planning the party. And of course, Kitsy Lane has some fantastic hostess rewards for people who do want to sign up and be hostesses. These are some of the best and most competitive hostess rewards out of any jewelry company or makeup company or any other company out there. If they make $100 or $1,000 in sales, rather, they can get over $200 in credit, plus it's 50% off a certain number of items. Okay, so your to-do list for the day. Reach out to those customers. I would reach out to everyone on your customer list this week. Find out who still needs to complete their holiday shopping. When you find those people who still have items left on their gift list, make sure that you're following up with them to get a gift list out of them. Make sure that you set up some time to review it and make some recommendations for them. Any customers who have completed their holiday shopping, definitely won't be me on that list. Definitely not anyone at Kitsy Lane headquarters. I know we're still all scrambling to fill out our gift lists. But tell them to indulge a little bit and buy something for themselves even. Next, plan a seasonal party to encourage holiday purchases. This weekend it will be a fantastic time to host a party. Find some time on your schedule. Just get a couple friends together, even if it's only 4 or 5 people that you get to show up. That's 4 or 5 sales right there. And then think of potential hostesses and make sure that they're at your next selling party. Whatever parties that you have planned for the rest of 2013, make sure that you're recruiting hostesses at them. If you've got anyone already in mind, make sure that they attend those parties, just so that they get a nice view of Kitsy Lane and what goes on.